Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Arsenal Career Mode in FIFA 18. We are in December, and as I'm about to show you, we're going to jump into the calendar. We are just jam-packed every single December, full of fixtures. This time, I think it's just a little bit too ridiculous. We already know that in December, Career Mode just gets absolutely jam-packed with features, but this is insane. We need to talk about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Premier League games in just 1 month of football, plus an extra game, of course, in the Europa League. In a 28-day period, we have to play 9 games of football. My players are going to be ruined. They're going to be stuffed. And there's no way I'm going to be able to get like max points from all of these games. I'm probably going to lose a couple along the way, just off the back of how fucking stuffed my players are going to end up being. Look, I'm going to try my best, but the fact is, I just have to try to put the best team that I can against the better sides possible, but I'm going to struggle. I already know with the amount of fixtures that we have, it's going to be tough. And for the first game of this massive, crazy month of December, I'm going to be playing just the best team that I possibly can out there. I'll be sure to use up all my subs nice and early to try to maintain fitness levels as much as possible. But against Manchester United, I want my best team out there, minus, of course, Koscielny out, Chambers in. Only a change that we had to make, unfortunately. But still, that is the team. Let's get it. It's a wet and rainy day to get things kicked off, and look, some of the top clubs are doing okay, could definitely be doing better. I mean, Manchester City are the highest placed of the top 6 that you consider in English football, and they're 4th. Manchester United, though, woeful. They're 12th. I reckon both sides ought to feel like they should be doing better, especially Manchester United, but we are still going to go for the 3 points. Both teams want it badly. Little back heel that'll do nicely. Xhaka. Lacazette, no, Bailly gets a foot on it somehow, but he gives it away immediately. Ozil still again. Lacazette, boom shakalaka is still on here. The fake shot still, probably no need for the second touch, but we still find a way to get the shot off before getting tackled. And boom shakalaka, the first time this season, it's a Xhaka assist to a Lacazette goal. And it's almost becoming a little bit of a joke how, like, repetitive and how my games always seem to go the exact same way in FIFA 18. I score early, I do really well in the first half, and in the second half it gets tough. Well, if it's going to be like that this time again against Manchester United, I'm going to make sure to score as many in the first and prepare for the onslaught in the second. Great tackle from Xhaka. Maybe this will end up being an assist in a different... Oh, that's too easy! Oh, what a save by De Gea! Just a little feint created so much separation between me and the defender, who was miles away, and it's only a stunning stop that prevents Xhaka from, or should I say Lacazette, from getting his second. Oh, not really I'm going to, but that's actually going to work out lovely, won't it? Little low cross. Ah, should not have done it. Just should have fucking gone for goal. It was a tight angle. I thought I would have got a better option, but we are just not quick enough getting our passes to these plays in open spots. It's frustrating. We should have had more than one, and now I'm going into the half just 1 goal up. That definitely was very much like the first half against Man City and the first half against Tottenham in the last episode. But are the games going to go the exact same way? Is it going to get really difficult for me in the second half? Let's find out. Sanchez! What a shot in off the post! Alexis Sanchez! That's what I'm talking about, son. We don't get many second half goals, but when we do, they're absolutely crucial. Look at this play. First off, the pass is picked off by Ander Herrera, the Xhaka pass, and it's so fortunately fallen to Sanchez to start the second half off, just somehow evading by it. It would have touched his arm and it would have been a handball, and just getting past De Gea in off the post. It just finds a way in the second half every time, doesn't it? We just never concede normal goals, do we? I mean, the ball's sitting there time and time again, and no one can just clear it away. Again, I hate how that shit happens so much in FIFA 18, but I'm not even going to bother complaining because I'm just used to it at this point. This fucking shit, it's constantly getting whipped into the box, and this shit is always happening. Yep. Come on, Pulisic, time to go. Use your legs to get away from Matic. Trying to pick out a... Oh, it's all right. Cazorla! I thought that was going to go in for sure. Cazorla, it's still 2-1. Not good. Ball over the top, they're trying it. The header is 1. Big one indeed. There's still not really anyone open, but the touch is made. Lacazette somehow gets in front there, because... whatever. It's good. Let's calm. Wilshere 3-1, sealing the game, and that's what I'm talking about. We don't just get 2 goals in the second half. We get the winning goal, putting it to bed in the 90th minute. Wilshere, the substitute, to absolutely seal the game in the 90th minute. Oh, we've held on. We've held on, and we haven't just held on, we've scored 2 past them in the second half. Oh, wow. And, I thought we were even going to get a chance to make it 4, but no. A 3-1 win against Manchester United. I'm going to take it, especially when you consider how we almost were dominating them for not just the first half, but even in the second half. They definitely didn't raise their level like we've seen before Man City, Tottenham in the previous episode. No, they were just a bit flat all game. And the goal that they got was a bit BS as well, which, to be fair, I'm not even going to bother going over because we've won it comfortably. But there we go, guys. We have our first boom shakalaka of the season. That's what I'm talking about. Get in there. Hopefully there will be many, many more. Now, this game against Burnley, I'm going to look to simulate it. It is the away game, but the game only 2 days after this one. This game is also 2 days after the most recent one that we played. This is how ridiculous the fixtures are. I'm going to sim this one. The next game is going to be a Europa League game, which I really do need to make sure I win. Now, what I have done to prepare for the onslaught of games that we're about to face is I do something that it's something I've normally done in most career modes, but I've only gotten around to doing it now. I have 2 team sheets. One is my first team, as you can see here, and the second is my second team. You can see that there's definitely a lack of quality compared to the first one anyway. So you see the front 3, Iwobi, Welbeck, Walcott, guys you won't see feature too much. Wilshere, Coquelin, and Elneny. They're the midfield. And then the defense, which is definitely a bit concerning for the second team. It really shows what areas and what depth you need to improve on, actually, in my opinion, too. But Cucurella, Chambers, Holding, and Hakimi, very young. It's a very young back 4. It's also a very low rated back 4. But it's also a high potential back 4. So I'm not too concerned. I feel like you give it time, and they'll both be at they'll all be at relatively good ratings. Ospina also goes in goal as well. I'm going to simulate maybe a couple of games with this second team, running the risk of not necessarily getting the win when I do sim with this game. I understand that, especially with the next game being against Burnley and it being away. Just know I'm fully aware of all of this, but I do it so that way my team is fresh, rotated, and when I go into the next game, I'm not kicking the ball around with like half the team absolutely exhausted before they step on the pitch. So please, skipping ahead, a 1-0 win. That's a sensational result. Court got injured for Burnley. That's all right, whatever though. Walcott got the 83rd minute winner. So 3 points, even with the second team. That's what I'm talking about. And it looks like after this game, we have more than just 1 day off as well. We actually have something like a week. So I may as well play my best team for this one too, to absolutely make sure we finish top of our group in the Europa League. So for this next game, again, very short amount of time between matches, but I've still been able to put the best team out there that I have, minus a few players here and there, like Mertesacker, obviously. Chambers had a really good game last time out, but the fact that we simulated with him, he was playing the game against Burnley, means he is stuffed. So Mertesacker goes in there. Hopefully he doesn't ship me off like he has been in recent games. I just hope not anyway. The midfield's the same, the front 3 is the same, and I reckon if we can put in another good performance like we did against United, we'll top our group with no problems. Then again, I say that, we're also waiting on other results to go our way in our group. Obviously, Real Sociedad, I think maybe have 1 extra point on us after they beat us in the last Europa League game. So we need them to either draw or lose in order for us. Of course, we need to win too. I'm pretty confident no matter what, we're going to finish top 2 in our group. I mean, if anything, these guys would probably be the ones that are in that third place position. So I reckon we'll be okay here. We just have to not stress, not worry, just try to make sure that we do the job and to try not to run straight into trouble immediately. Oh, Kolasinac does nicely. Now look at Sanchez with all the space in the world here, you know. And in the middle, or at the back post. Ramsey! Oh, what a finish by Ramsey! It's a stunning Europa League goal by, oh my, Aaron Ramsey. Had the space, the bounce fell for him, and the acrobatic finish. Let's see this. Stunning stuff. Ramsey can pull out some nice ones, you know. Fair finish with the scissor kick. He got some leap on that as well. And it just somehow snuck underneath the crossbar before going in. That is extraordinary. Aaron Ramsey, he can score the odd belter, can't he? That is, I don't know if you can say screamer. It basically is an empty net, but it's what a goal. Ramsey's now going to send away Pulisic again. Oh, I can see a player in the middle there, except it's a bit too close to the keeper. He can't hold it though. Ramsey's got it back again. Can he go for another spectacular goal? Oh! He got quite fortunate with his first goal. Not fortunate enough to score another second. Absolute screamer. Oh my God. Oh my God, Sanchez. Oh my God, what's happened? Oh, hold on. I haven't seen this. There's an own goal clearly. What has this keeper done? Oh my, I need to see this. Okay, he's grabbed it. He's fallen backward. And, oh no, FIFA 18, how? How does he just have no awareness as to where the goal line is? He's like proper, is this some match fixing shit or something? That's so obvious, it's blatant. And there we go, halftime 2-0. I felt like I very much deserved to have gone into the halftime break with an advantage, and not just an advantage, but with a bit of breathing space. Did not expect to get the breathing space in the manner that we did. Oh guys, no, huge gap up the middle, huge! What a finish! The strike from outside, I was worried about him playing the ball through. Instead, he's just launched it from outside, and that's right in the top corner. Shaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka! It's 3! Boom shakalaka strikes again in back-to-back games. Come on, son. These guys are a partnership for the ages. Look, he's making his run, diverts his run, and then gets free to finish it in the bottom corner. See, and Shaka knew he'd make that run too. Waited for it, and then Lacazette made his move. Oh, dear. Oh, what play! These guys are putting on a nice... Very good play there once again. Had to just pick off one of those passes and could not be done. Just one touch stuff, and look, he's free. Where is the... there's no one getting in the way. Oh! Ozil with 4! Every time they score, we somehow found a way to just bounce back immediately and score a wonder goal of our own. And now Ozil gets in on the action. Let's see. I was thinking about passing it once again, like Ozil and then like a 1-2 play. Probably could have played it through to Ramsey. Instead, just goes for goal himself. What a finish. That's not maybe the smartest play. Nah, Ramsey still keeps the ball. It's just sort of going our way at the moment. Ramsey, why not try it again? It's 5! How many goals from outside the box? How many times we shoot, we score? We're getting a lot of bounces back going our way, but we are doing a nice job of just creating just the littlest amount of space possible. And that's a sensational finish. And here comes this Pookie bloke. Crossed in. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's 3. He gets 1 cross in. I thought we'd clear that too. Literally, what the hell happened? We're going to make a change here, Hakimi. I've conceded a 3rd goal, and I don't even care because we've scored 5. And again, good top. Ozil to the right again. Oh, it's just squeezed through. Ramsey's hat-trick. What a day for Aaron Ramsey. He's gone and only scored 3 of the best against, let's be honest, some not exactly top-tier opposition. But then again, they've scored 3 passes. I don't know if that's just them doing decent or Legendary Difficulty doing their thing in the second half, but whatever. Look at this. We've been able to find a hat-trick. The first of the season, I think, for an Arsenal player. And of all people, Aaron Ramsey gets it. I'm genuinely trying to remember, was there any time I've scored a hat-trick with a player? No, I take that back. Ozil. Ozil, of course, against Stoke City. I totally forgot. Ozil got the first. Ramsey gets the second. And there we go. Full time. 6-3 is the final score. If you had to pick any player in the Arsenal team to get a hat-trick, or the person that you would most think would score a hat-trick, you'd think maybe Lacazette, you'd think Sanchez or someone like that. You wouldn't think Ozil, and you really wouldn't think Aaron Ramsey. What a hell of a day he's had. Now, I didn't get to see what the result was in the Real Sociedad game, but whatever, we move on. We are currently 2nd. We've just out of nowhere jumped a bunch of places in the table, all the way up to 2nd. West Ham, yes, still do have a game to play, but really, even if they get a draw or they win or whatever, and they jump us, either jump us and Spurs, I mean, we're still 3rd, and we were only we were outside the top 5 only a couple of games, or only about a week ago. It was awesome. And even if Chelsea, who also have only, a game on us too, even if they win, we'd still have more points than they do. And it would appear as though Real Sociedad did end up winning their game, and so they are going to finish top of the group. But as you can see, it's just between us and the other two, absolute daylight. We're going to finish 2nd, and that means we have a slightly tougher run of it, but thankfully it's a slightly tougher run in the Europa League and not necessarily in the Champions League. So as to the complete difference in difficulty of the games, we'll find out and see. So let's do it then. Again, the strongest team that I can put out there once more. Ozil is tired. Pulisic is tired. So I might look to put maybe Walcott in the second half Ozil might swap him up with Cazorla or Wilshere or someone like that. But right now, I'm doing a pretty good job of, maintaining the stamina of my better players, So I'm pretty happy with how we've managed it so far. Still a ton of games left to go in December, and we're only in the 12th. Like literally less than a week, or just over a week has passed so far, and we've played already these many games. Okay, so the final game of this episode will be played at the London Stadium. Let's go get it. This game will take us top of the Premier League table. Do you want it, boys? I want it. Let's go get it. Early corner for West Ham. Now, please, just clear this ball if you get the chance. Ozil, that's a beautiful header away. Look at how kindly it falls. And now look at this on the counter-attack. It's got to be Lacazette. Get away from the defender here. Surely the chance. Oh, yes! Somehow got the shot off, and the counter-attacker dreams results in an early goal. Unbelievable stuff. 7 minutes in. Without fail. How have they been so exposed so early on? I thought for sure that was going to get blocked. I thought for sure. How has it not somehow clipped that? I can't believe it. I can't quite believe that we scored that goal. We got to remember too where that goal came from, It was a stunning header out from the corner by Ozil, found Sanchez, and then Sanchez just whacks it upfield to Lacazette, who has so much space and the pace to get away. Of course, we were always going to score, although to be fair, it got close. Oh no! Guys, the defense is fucking atrocious. I hate this so much. How does it get past everyone? Can no one stick a foot out? And other players, their momentum carries them away from getting a fucking foot on the ball. And Ayew, of course, is right at the back post. It successfully evades 4 fucking Arsenal players, and he just taps it home like it's nothing. Let me see this. He goes out wide. Bellerin takes too long to cover. What the fuck is happening? I mean, Czech finally makes a save, but it doesn't actually keep it out, unfortunately. Oh, actually, no, Czech should have done way better. Tackle by Pulisic, right up the middle. Go and get it, son. Go around him. Around him! Oh, the touch by Lacazette. My God. I could have maybe shot it, but I thought it was going to get blocked by Fonte. In the end, the touch left me with no option but to just get tackled. Oh, what play. No one's tracking with Lanzini. Cross, header, lost. Oh, what a fucking goal. Off both posts, beaten in the air. Oh, Arnautovic just winning the header over Bellerin. Bellerin in the air, fucking forget about it. I cannot keep a clean sheet to save my fucking life in this game. Something about Legendary. It's so easy to score, but it's so easy to concede as well. And oh, look to the right-hand side, please. Yes, immediately. Like I said, it's so easy to score, but keeping the clean sheet's the hard thing. Christian Pulisic, scoring immediately. Let's see. They've just left him alone, all alone, and it's just the easiest of passes into the back of the net. I can see Lacazette up the middle. Yeah, good work. Oh, good work indeed. Lacazette! It's 3-2! He would not be tackled. He would not go down. And Arsenal's goal, Arsenal's lead is restored. Look, that skill move just worked, and I thought Kouyaté was going to get in front and stop me from shooting, but he could not stop him. If we can get one more goal today with Lacazette, get him his hat-trick, that will be his 10th goal in the Premier League. Great tackle. Well timed. Ramsey, after passing it in the way. Ozil is in. Ozil. Oh, tough one. Alexis Sanchez on the rebound. 4. What a game. So many goals scored already. Man, I'm just sort of not really chatting that much, I'm just sort of concentrating. That was always a tough angle for Ozil to score from. Thankfully, the bounce is so kind for Sanchez. Masuaku. We are in stoppage time now, so I won't panic too much. I think we've got this game pretty much wrapped up. Bellerin, get on your bike, son. He's nearly getting caught. Who is this? How is there not enough time for at least one more goal? I wanted to get that Lacazette hat-trick. I couldn't pull it off, though. Whatever, just the 4-2 win. You know how it is, no big deal. It's a good thing that we know how to score goals in this game all of a sudden, because if we couldn't, it'd be a big concern. I am leaking goals like crazy. The clean sheet is just non-existent in this career mode right now, but we are banging them in like mental. And as you can see, after that win, we are top of the Premier League on 32 points. Spurs, our rivals, on 31. Man City are on 31, although they have played a game extra. And Liverpool, West Ham, they're also filling up the top 5 too. Watford in 6th. Some teams that are missing that you'd expect to see there, like Manchester United and Chelsea, I'm sure they're somewhere hovering around the top 10. Oh, and the next game's actually against Newcastle. Well, I mean, I'm going to play them at some point this season, whatever, but I still do want to push on. I've already played 3 games in this episode, so we'll just get this one out of the way nice and quick. I'm not sure if it's a home game or an away game, but I'm going to bite the bullet and risk it. We definitely want to make sure that we save energy for especially Southampton in the next game. Immediately only, I think, 2 or 3 days later. Are we going to get 3 points? It would be 5 wins from all 5 games in this episode if we do. And we do. 2 goals for Walcott, even a goal for Chambers. Just the 1 yellow card for Hakimi though, that is that. Awesome then. We are going to have a fully fit team for the game against, of course, except for the still injury to Koscielny, for the game against Southampton, which will be the first game in the next episode. But until the next episode, guys, my name's MasterBucks. Thank you so much for watching. The next episode will also be the January transfer window. We are going to find ourselves in it by the end of the next episode. Very, very exciting. The midway point of the season is nearly here. Until that episode, guys, my name's MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.